Welcome back everybody, welcome back to another how-to video. I am Captain Kokomo and today we are talking about how to create emojis and badges in Paint 3D. Chances are if you have Windows you already have Paint 3D, if not it can be found in the Microsoft Store. So let's get straight to it. Oh, by the way, if you'd like to see more of these how-to videos, please hit the like and subscribe button, and if you're feeling particularly energetic, hit the bell icon too to get notified every time I upload a video. Now, let's get started. First off, you will need to know what you want to turn into an emoji or a badge or whatever it is. I will just use a simple hat. You can use anything you like. You can add to it. You can add all sorts of color, text, anything you want to it. But remember, it's an emoji. It's going to be very small and details are not going to stand out. So just grab an image, get somebody to pay somebody like $10 to create you a little emoji of your logo and just drag it into Paint 3D. As simple as that. Alright, now what we want to do, we want to select just the hat. We don't want the white background that comes with it. We can't just select the hat at the moment. So what we want to do is hit Magic Select. You drag the borders, drag the cropping thing tool in as close to the hat as you can get, and hit the next button. Now that will select everything that it thinks you want to grab. If it's made any mistakes, little example up here, just add stuff, remove stuff. If you don't want something, hit the remove and just tag whatever it is that you don't want in the emoji. Once you've done all that, hit the done button. It's grabbed the hat, including the little shadow underneath it. Depending on how much time you want to spend on it, you can remove those little white marks on the edge of the shadow, but that's not really important. As I said, the details are not going to matter. So now that we have our little image, what do we do next? Well, we cut it. That's right, we cut it. Done. And we go to a new file. Don't save the old one because you don't need the old background. Now what we do now is simply paste the image into a new file. And now, because Twitch will require 3 different sizes of emojis, we're going to need to crop our picture down. So let's crop it and make sure you hit the aspect ratio over here because we want a perfect square. The first image size will be 112 pixels. And there we go. We are not going to fit that hat into that little square. I will show you how to fix that. That's a little square. 112 pixels. Now this is why I say details are not going to really matter. What we do next, we shrink down our hat to fit inside the box. Use as much of the box as you can for your image, but make sure that all of your image is inside that box. That's our first emoji. We are not finished yet. What we want to do next, once we've placed our object inside the little box, hit the save as. Now we're going to save it as an image, and we are going to make sure it is saved as a PNG image. That is very important. Also make sure that the size is still the same size that we put it at 112. Doesn't matter about those. This, however, is important. Make sure you hit the transparency button. Unless you want to have that square image and keep that square, if you hit the transparency button, only the object that you selected will be visible. It will save as a hat floating in space. So let's hit save, and I like to do things into my specific little things. So I will go to my Twitch and I will go to Twitch graphics and Emojis. These are the ones I've done earlier. They are all used the same method, so I've done it before. It is wonderful. It's probably the simplest method I have ever used or seen. Let's save it as hat112 and just hit save. Now to resize down to the next size down, I believe it was about 56 or 58. It doesn't matter. We need to resize this down further. Oh, I forgot. Hit the aspect of 1:1. Now we go down to, I think it was 56. That'll do. And then hit done. Change it to whatever the pixel rate is. I can't remember what it was. I think it was 58 or 56. Make sure you have the right size, and then crop your square down to that size, whether it's 58 or 56. And then again, shape your hat down further. Make sure it all fits in the box. There we go. And simply save it again. Save as an image. 56 or whatever the size is. I'm not sure if that's the right size, so please check before you save. Make sure you hit the transparency if you only want the image to be saved, and make sure it's still a PNG file. Hit save. Yep, 56. Now we save it as hat 56 and hit save. And we repeat the process for the last one at 28 pixels. We need to crop it again and go down to 28 pixels again. But I'm showing you how to do that. So that is it. That is how simple it is to create an emoji from an existing picture. You don't need to have something elaborate. You don't need to pay somebody to create you an emoji. If you're simply satisfied with an image out there, just grab it, throw it into Paint 3D. This is how you do it. If I've been at all informative, entertaining, or I've taught you anything today, please remember to hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you're feeling energetic, hit the bell icon as well so you're notified every time I upload a video. But that will be it from me for this video. I thank you for joining me, and please join me on the next voyage. I will talk to you all later.